Hey team, it is Rebecca. I just got back from having a great meeting with a girl at Starbucks that I blitzed the other day that wanted to learn more about multi-level marketing and about It Works. So I had the fortune of reading, hold on one second, the 45-second presentation last week, and I've been telling you guys a lot about this book, and I actually used two of the napkin presentations that are highlighted in this book. The reason they're called napkin presentations is because they're as simple as us writing out a few little notes for someone that we're quickly talking to on a napkin. It's as simple as that. So if we're in a restaurant or we are catching someone at Starbucks, the idea is that we can quickly introduce them to what we do in multi-level marketing and what is so fabulous about it. So I'm going to show you two of the presentations that the book teaches us about and teaches us to start with. Presentation 1 is called 2 times 2 equals 4. And presentation number 2 is called the Salesman Failure Syndrome. So both of those are the first two napkin presentations that are highlighted in the book. Easy, made total sense to me. So here's the way they work. So I'll kind of give you a lowdown of what I did tonight. What I did was I met this young lady at Starbucks, and I had approached her about coming from learning more about multi-level marketing, and that I use It Works as a vehicle in which to be in multi-level marketing or in network marketing. So I sat down with her and said, I want to tell you a little bit about what I do and what network marketing looks like and the beauty of it. So I just started with the first presentation, and I wrote this out for her as I went. I'm going to show it all to you at one time because I don't have a dry erase board, or it's hard to do it on this. So here is the first presentation. Okay, I'm learning how to hold this stuff up. Okay, it's called the 2 times 2 equals 4. So if you notice right up here, I gotta get my hands right. Okay, here we talk about if someone goes and just recruits 2 people or sponsors 2 people, we're working on that, and they train their downline to sponsor 2 people, then we'll have 4 people in our downline. And if those 4 people go out and sponsor 2 more people, then we'll get 8 people in our downline. If all 8 of those go out and sponsor 2 people who are ready to work, then we will in turn have 16 people in our downline that are ready to work this business. Awesome. But we know that if we ourselves actually sponsor 4 people and we train our downline, those 4 people, to go out and sponsor 4 of their own people, then we'll have 16 people. If those 16 people go out and sponsor 4 people, then we'll have 64 people in our downline. And if those 64 go out and sponsor 4 people as well that are ready to work their business, then our downline will have 256 people. Notice there's a big difference between 16 and 256. So in all we are doing is sponsoring 2 more people and training and teaching our downline to do the same thing, and it's all recruiting 4 people. But look at this amazing thing. If we just go out and do 1 more, let me get my hands right, which is 5, then we train those 5 people, we teach them and help them sponsor 5 people, we'll have 25 people. Then if we help and train we help these 5 people train their downline to do the same thing, we'll now have 125 people in our downline. And if all of those people go and sponsor 5 people that are ready to work the business, we will now have a downline that has 625 people, working people in our downline. So we can see that if we just sponsor 5 people but do a really good job training and helping the people that we sponsor, if we help them be the best upline that they can be and train them and teach them how to sponsor, and then in turn teach them how to sponsor, that we will have a working downline is phenomenal. And then I talked to her tonight about if everyone in this downline, if all 625 people, because remember, we're going to keep sponsoring until we find the 5 that are ready to work, and we're going to train our downline to do the same thing. We're looking for 5 workers. If everyone is using product themselves, using their auto ship, and becoming a product of the product and having their own orders, ordering a little bit of product in order to sign loyal customers by, wraps and things like that, to get the wrap on people to sign loyal customers. And then they sell product or share product with about 10 people in their life, friends and family, who they want to try, that those people end up becoming great customers. So that's just about 10 people. Imagine how amazing our volume would be. So it helps someone, when we're teaching them about multi-level marketing, to help get this in front of them at the beginning, so they realize they don't have to go out and sponsor 625 people on their own. They don't have to stack their top line with 625 people to get busy. What they have to do is find 5 strong workers and then really, really help them find 5, and then help them find 5. And it starts to grow from there. Okay, so that is called the 2 times 2 equals 4 presentation. Then after I showed her that, I said, a lot of people think they don't want to be, they're not salesmen. Did you know that 5% of our population are actually salesmen, and the rest of us would admit that we're not? That's not what our calling is. That's not what our desire in our heart is. But we are really good at sharing what we're passionate about. So actually, salesman, this term of selling, gets a lot of people misconstrued. So we talk about this in this next napkin approach. It's called the salesman failure syndrome, which means we have in our mind, okay, I'm going to sell this product to as many people as I want, and I go full force ahead, and I just tell everybody about it, and I try to sell, sell, sell. And then a few people really want to join in and jump on my bandwagon, but I'm so focused on selling that I haven't taken the time to learn how to be a leader. I haven't taken the time to learn how to be a good sponsor, and all I'm trying to do is sell, sell, sell. So if people do jump on board with me and decide they want to do this as well, they kind of start to fall off the side because they aren't salesmen. They don't see it like this. They don't know what to do, and we, as that sponsor, have not helped them learn how to sponsor people on their own and learn how to teach them to sponsor. So what we want to do is, it looks something like this. And this was really helpful today when I talked to this young lady. I said, here's me. I got to get my fingers right. Here's me. Okay? Her name is Susan. So I'm going to teach Susan. And she has a friend. I'm going to teach Susan by modeling it for her, because tonight I modeled this for Susan. I talked to her about it. I talked to her about what multi-level marketing was, and I showed her how simple it was. So I was teaching her by modeling this to her tonight. So let's say Susan decides to sign up. She decides to join my team, and I'm now her sponsor. So now Karen is her friend, and she says, hey, I'm kind of interested. But along this way, Susan's like, I don't know what to do. I just signed up. I've barely had time to watch the training videos. I'm just learning. Well, Susan knows that I've already committed to her and I'm her sponsor. She knows, because I've told her, that I will go with you, or I will go on a 3-way call with you and Karen, and I will teach you how to teach Karen. I will model for you. So I'll be in on this 3-way conversation, and I'm going to be talking to Karen about multi-level marketing, and I'm going to be presenting It Works to her and how great this company is to use as our vehicle in network marketing. And so Susan's going to be watching me do that. So now here I am, I'm sponsoring Susan, and I'm teaching her how to teach Karen to sponsor someone in Karen's life named Betty, or whoever it might be. So I went 3 levels deep, because I have taught Susan by being available to Susan, talking her through it, and being on that 3-way call or at that Starbucks meeting when she met with Karen. So I'm teaching Susan how to teach Karen. So now Susan will go with Karen to meet with Betty when they decide, and I've built my leg 3 levels deep. I haven't placed these people down there. I've just helped them sponsor in the process. So this is called salesman failure syndrome. Is the second napkin approach, is to show you don't have to sell tons of stuff. You do need to sell product. Product does need to move, no doubt. Some of us are better at signing loyals than others. However, most importantly, if we want to make money, we have to learn how to sponsor people and teach them how to sponsor people so that they can turn around and teach their downline how to sponsor people. And when I say just sponsor, I mean help them in the business. I'm going to answer Susan's questions. I'm going to teach her how to sign a loyal customer up. I'm going to teach her how to sign a distributor up. I'm going to teach her how to do her training. I'm going to show her all that information. But when Susan's ready to meet with somebody, her name, if she's ready to meet with Karen, I can't get my fingers right. If she's ready to meet with Karen, then she knows she can call on me for a three-way call, even if she doesn't know everything yet. So it helps Susan go ahead and start talking it up, telling her friends, even when she's still in her training mode, she feels confident that she can tell people what she's done. She feels that she's joined at work. She can feel confident that she can tell her friends because she knows she can call on me for a three-way call to help her learn how to, in fact, help Karen and all the way down. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it for her every time, but I'm going to do it for her for the first few times until she's really comfortable doing it on her own. And I told her that up front when I met with her tonight. So I really feel like if Susan decides to sign up with me, she kind of knows how simple this can really be, that it's simple steps. She knows my commitment to her. I've already said it. She knows that she can hit the ground running right away and she'll have support from me. So the first two napkin presentations, huge in explaining network marketing and huge in kind of setting a foundation with the person that you're trying to sponsor, that they know where you stand and that you are there for them. And it also gives you kind of an upfront way to help them so that you guys have a really good relationship right away. I feel like Susan and I, if she decides to sign up, that I've already trained her a lot in just that short conversation, because now she understands what she's doing and she understands that she needs to get busy right away and hit the ground running, but that she'll have support from me. So try those strategies. I hope a lot of you are reading the book or making plans to read the book. Totally awesome, totally changing everything for me. I'm so excited. I know it will change your business and it will give you confidence in multi-level marketing and what you're doing. And it will help people see the amazing impact of residual income. Okay, friends, best of luck. Give me some feedback. Make sure you're giving this to your downline. Love you all. Talk soon.